Texas Ranger. Just throw the bat at them.
You could be a real Texas Ranger.
It's possible.
A real.
You know what? I'm a New Zealand Māori. The stuff that I play a Gaul, I play an Orc, I play an Australian Special Forces guy. You wouldn't believe the argument I had to try to get that to be a New Zealand Special Forces. But they wouldn't have it. They said, no, we're Australians, so yeah, we're you know, there's some incredible warrior stories that go back in my own culture. You know, Tsakuti was one of them. There's, you know, just Te Paraha was a Māori warrior. You know, stories like that are interesting to me because I've always put through my warrior roles. I've always tried to invest in something called wairua. Wairua is where, you know, basically before I go into any of my scenes when I'm playing big energy warrior stuff, I always tap into my wairua, which is like, you know, an energy connected field with my ancestors. So, you know, I use that to propel some of the energy, you know, in the roles that I play. So it'd be interesting to actually put that into a cultural role that actually fits my own heritage.
That would be amazing.
And there's a possibility of that happening. You know, I mean, being able to come through the Hollywood or the American system. You know, as a New Zealand actor, I'm getting a pat on the back home. You know, so it might not take too much of a stretch for a good writer and a good project to come up and go, Manu's our guy, let's do that story. But I mean, there's also great actors like Tamawera Morrison and Cliff Curtis who came before me. I've got to pay their recognition. You know, they're great Māori actors as well, and they've done some incredible performances. So I'm sort of in line for that kind of a thing as it evolves. But I mean, you know, with television and film evolving the way it is, you can make anything. You can make anything. You know, and it's becoming more of a question of. It's not so much about, you know, massive budgets these days. I mean, you can go massive budgets, and that's what works in the big box office. But in most places, you can work on productions and get them going. So, you know, that creative thing, I'm waiting for it to happen in my own country and to get that opportunity. And the way the industry